Welcome back to South Coast Kickball. We have another 4-inning scrimmage playing for you tonight. We got Team Red versus Team Black. Kurt's going to be steady pitcher for both teams tonight. And we got June Torado, who's going to be leading off for Team Red, playing second base. And the pitch. And June's going to kick it to the right side of the field. Rita's going to be there to make the play for out number one. Rita got to be pound for pound the best first baseman in the league. Next, we got Rob Zilla. He's playing first base for Team Red too. And it's in a bloop right in front of Chris, and Rob Zilla's going to be safe over there at first. And right in that replay, bounced right in front of Chris, and Chris got it into Kurt pretty fast, so Rob can't advance any bases on that. And we got Dave Mendes. He's playing third base for Team Red. And the pitch. And it's a rocket to Chris. It gets by Chris. Rob's rounding second. Rob's rounding third. They didn't even make a throw. So with one out in the bottom of the first, Team Red takes a 1-0 lead. With Brian Rosanini to kick next with Team Red. And nice kick by Dave and nice base running by Rob. Brian Rosanini, he's catching tonight for Team Red. Not his usual position, but he's out there catching. And the pitch, and it's a kick right up the middle. Rita's going to kick it into Dave's arms. So with that play, Dave's going to be out at second because Rita, with his heads up feet, kicked it right into Dave's right wrist. And he's going to be out at second. Nice play by Rita. And next we got Uncle Ralph. He's playing left field. He's going to look at ball one from Kurt. So there's 2 outs. Top of the first, 1-0. And the count is 2-0 to Uncle Ralphie. One more ball and Uncle Ralphie will take a walk. And the pitch from Kurt is going to be on the blue stripe. Ralphie's going to kick it to Freites, between Freites' legs. So Ralphie's going to get on. Runners at second, runners at first, top of the first with 2 outs, and JoJo's up. She's playing right field for Team Red. And she looks at ball one from Kurt. And Kurt's getting ready to pitch, and the pitch is going to be right outside, but she's still going to kick it anyways, right to Kurt. He's going to make the play for the pitcher's poison at first to end the top of the first. 1-0 Team Red, as Team Red can only get 1 run across, and they leave 2 men stranded. We are back for the bottom of the first inning. Matt Rita's leading off for Team Black. He's playing first base, right over Dave Mendes' head over there at third, just out of the reach of his hand. So Rita's going to be safe at first with a single. I always said Rita might be the most pound-for-pound best player at South Coast Kickball. He's always on base, and he's always making plays defensively. Next we got Scott Francis. He's playing left field for Team Black. And that's a rocket, and that's going to be into the net over Ralphie's head for a home run. So instantly, with no outs in the bottom of the first, Team Black takes a 2-1 lead with Scott Francis' first home run in a while. And good going for Scott. Nice kick. Excellent play. You see in the replay. Into the net. Any net home run is a quality home run. Next we got Matt Freites. He's playing third for Team Black, and he looks at ball one from Kurt. And Kurt is taking forever to pitch. You got to implement a pitching clock. Ooh, right over Kurt's head. Almost hits him in the head. I think might have. Kurt is holding his head. I don't know. We're going to look in the replay on that one. Oh, then bounces. The throw back to Kurt is off his hands. And Matt Freites is going to go all the way to third. So it's going to be ruled a triple, but it really is just a long single. And I don't know if Kurt, it hit him in his head. He was dazed on that throwback from June, but Kurt's looking like, whoa, it didn't hit him. Very close. Wow, I can't get any closer than that. And good thing Kurt just recently got a haircut. That might have took his head off. And then Kurt can't catch the ball back. So Matt heads up base run. He goes all the way to third. So we got no outs, bottom of the first. First 3 batters for Team Black was a single, a home run, and now a triple. And Chris Rosanini, he's playing right field for Team Black. And the pitch from Kurt is going to be outside for ball one. And Kurt's throwing a lot of balls tonight. He's just got to get it over the plate. And there's the, that would have been a ball too, but, oh, rocking it back at Kurt, but June makes the catch. Nice play by June. On this one, he could make the play on that one. I don't think he could see around Kurt really too well. If you look at the replay, he's like seeing to look around Kurt, and nice play by June to get the first out of the inning. So next we got Valak. She's playing second base for Team Black, and she's going to kick the first pitch and right into Dave's hands over there at third. Kind of stepped in front of June. I think either one could have got it, but I think Team Red just needs to get out of this inning before something dangerous can happen. So we got 2 outs, bottom of the first, 2-1 Team Black. Next we got CJ. He's playing catcher for Team Black. And he's gonna look at ball 1. This Team Black, they are really making Kurt work tonight. They are making him throw multiple pitches, and they're not just kicking at the first one. And there's a pitch right down the middle. Good pitch by Kurt. Bounces off the wall. It's gonna be fair because there's a catcher. CJ's out at first. Got him out before Freites could score. So at the bottom of the first, it's 2-1 Team Black as they leave a man stranded at third. Interested in playing? Then hit up South Coast Kickball. Info's on the screen. Everyone is welcome, and the first time's free. So hit us up on one of our social medias. Welcome back as we get ready for the top of the second. Team Black's leading 2-1, and June Torado's in the lead off for Team Red. And he's going to lay down a bunt, and he's going to be safe at first easily. CJ played it well, though. Got it back to Kurt as fast as possible. And we implemented a new rule at South Coast Kickball that you can only bunt 1 time in an inning. I don't know if that was the best time for June to bunt, but nevertheless, he was safe at first. And Rob Zilla's up. He's 1 for 1 with 1 run scored. And he's going to kick it off the sailing, and Rita's going to be right there. He's going to go to his right, your left, get the ball, drag his foot on the plate at second for the easy out. So there's 1 out, top of the second, and Dave Mendy's going to be up next for Team Red. And nice play by Rita over there. That's why he's an all-star first baseman. Next up, we got Dave. He's 1 for 1 with a single and 1 RBI. Oh, and that's almost blasted off Kurt's head right into Alex. As the ball bounces off her, goes to Freites for the easy out at second for Rob. What a combination of plays right there. Kurt almost gets hit. Alex gets rocketed with the ball, and Freites just playing his position well, and he's right there to get Rob easily at second. And that was a close call for Kurt. He almost took his head off there. And next up is Brian Rosen, and he's 0 for 1 with a fielder's choice. And he's going to kick it, and Scotty's going to drop it. So Dave's going to be safe at second. Brian's going to be safe at first. 2 outs in the top of the second. Team Black still leading 2-1 with men in scoring position for Team Red. Sorry about that. All right, so now we got Ralphie coming up to kick. He's 1 for 1 with a single, so this should be interesting. Man at second, man at first, and he kicks off the sailing, bounces before the yellow line. That's going to be a fair ball because you have a catcher. So normally if there's no catcher playing, that ball that bounces before the yellow line, that's going to be a foul. But now there's a catcher, so that's fair. So we got bases loaded here with 2 outs on the top of the second. With JoJo ready to kick, she's 0 for 1 on the night. And this inning went from looked like it was going to be done pretty fast to bases loaded fairly quick. And here's the pitch from Kurt. Oh. Now here's the pitch from Kurt. And JoJo's going to kick it to third base side, and Freites going to be there easily to end the inning with a forced play out at third as he gets to the base before Brian does. So they leave 3 men stranded, and we head to the bottom of the second. 2-1 Team Black. All right, we're leading off the bottom of the second. Matt Reed, he's 1 for 1 with 1 run scored. He scored off that Scott Francis home run in the bottom of the first. And the count's 1-0. As Kurt throws the ball, the first pitch. And Kurt pitches right down the middle. Rita's going to rock it off Dave's arm into June's hands. And Rita's going to be safe, but that's probably a good play for Team Red because they stopped the ball and Rita in the infield, so Rita can only go to first. Rita got run away from the cop speed. He can get to any base at any time he wants. Turn singles for most people into inside the pocket runs. It's a little crazy. Definitely the fastest player in the league. Now we got Scott Francis. He's 1 for 1. 1 home run and 2 RBIs and a run scored, and he kicks. And finally, after 3 kicks, kick to Kurt. 1 finally gets him. Scotty's going to go to second. The force Rita to go to third, and Brian's going to throw and miss Rita. So Scotty turned the ball that bounced off Kurt's arm into a double and advanced Rita all the way to third on the missed throw from Brian. Let's watch this again. Boom, got Kurt right in his pitching arm. That's going to be tough for Kurt. And Rita had no choice but to go to third and jumped over Brian. So nice play by Rita, but we got to see if Kurt's okay here. He's holding his left arm. Sorry, it wasn't his right arm. It was his left arm, but he seems to be okay. He's in the pitch. Freites is up. He's 1 for 1 with a triple. And bounce off the wall. Rob Zilla's going to be there to make the play, but Rita's going to tag up and score easily. So it is now with 1 out in the bottom of the second. 3-1 Team Black. Nice play by Rob. Actually, nice play by Freites too to advance the runner. So we got Chris Rosenine up. He's 0 for 1 on the night. And the pitch from Kurt. Chris is on the kick. Bounce off the sailing right into Dave's hands. Force Scotty to stay at second. So there's 2 outs. 3-1. Bottom of the second. We got Alex. She's up next. Easy play for Dave. And the pitch from Kurt. And Alex going to kick it right to Dave. And Dave's going to make the play easily to Kurt for the pitcher's poison for the third out of the bottom of the second as we head into the top of the third. If you haven't already, check us out on TikTok. Follow us. We post a lot of content from the weeks before, highlights, plays, interviews that don't get posted before YouTube. June Tirato's in the lead off as we get ready for the top of the third. And he's going to kick, and it's going to get by Freites. And June's going to be safe over there with an easy single. So we got no outs, top of the third, runner at first. Hopefully Team Red can rally something as they only got this inning and the top of the next inning to get something going. Rob Zilla, he's up. He's 1 for 2 with a fielder's choice and 1 run scored. He's going to kick it over the head of Chris, almost a home run. June's going to go all the way from first to third. So we got runners on the corners, no outs. And Dave Mendy's up, who's always a threat at the plate. So nice kick by Rob, just short of a home run. And nice play to get that ball in by Chris. So Dave Mendy's up. He's 1 for 2 with a fielder's choice and an RBI. And the pitch. And blasted by Rita. Rita's going to kick it to Scott. It's not going to work this time. And June's going to score. So it is 3-2 Team Red. No outs here on the top of the third with runners in scoring position now for Team Red as there's a runner at second and first. Nice play by Rita. Those educated feet of his almost got robbed that time, but just wasn't in time. So Brian Rosen, and he's up. He's 1 for 2 with a fielder's choice and a single. He's going to kick off of Rita's hands. That's a rare drop from Rita. The bases are going to be loaded with no outs here in the top of the third, and this is the rally Team Red needed. So they stranded 5 runners on base so far this inning. You got kudos to Chris for getting that ball back in quick because Rob Zilla could have easily scored if he really wanted to. But so we got runners, bases loaded. Uncle Ralphie up. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. So he should probably get something across the plate as he's having himself a good game at the plate so far. So
I scored.
There's some confusion on the field. So all right, Kurt's on the pitch. Ball 1 to Ralphie. As it counts 1-0, Ralphie needs to know his situation. Bases are loaded. They do have the bunt available. And then the pitch from Kurt. And the count is 2-0. So Ralphie, if something's not perfect, he shouldn't be going for the ball. So he's going to pitch, and Ralphie's not ready. But hold on. So it looks like Kurt's going to walk him. Ralphie was fixing the plate. I don't know. We're going to have to go to a replay on this because Team Black's arguing that Ralphie called time. And Ralphie's saying that he did call time. So everybody's going back. So we'll see what happens here as with all the confusion. So the runners are all back on the corners. No one scored. So it's still 3-2. And the count's 2-0. And here's the pitch from Kurt. And it's going to be right down the middle. And Ralphie's going to kick it off to Salmon. And Freites is going to be there. And Rob's going to be out at home. And those are the type of plays that have been killing Team Red all game as they've had opportunities. And we're going to go to the replay real quick. Ralphie's going to kick it off to Salmon. Freites with a nice play. He's a good fielder. And Rob had nowhere to go. I think Ralphie should have probably looked at a couple more pitches at least because Kurt had to throw 3 pitches before. And look, there he goes. He goes in, and he does call timeout. You can see him. He put his hand up, so he called timeout. So JoJo's up. She's 0 for 2. There's 1 out. Top of the third. Bases loaded still. Team Red still has a chance, I guess, and runs across the board. JoJo's going to kick the ball in the air. And Ralphie's going to be caught sleeping, and he's going to be tagged up for the double play at first. So in 2 pitches, Team Black has 3 outs, and they strand another 3 runners on base. That's 8 runners that they stranded on base this game. Tough break for Team Red as they head to the bottom of the third down, 3-2. And follow us on Instagram. Also, if you live in Madison and you're interested in playing, Instagram is probably one of the best ways to get in touch with us right now. So we're heading to the bottom of the third. CJ's up. He's 0 for 1. Kurt's in the pitch, and he's going to throw a ball for the first pitch. So the count's 1-0 to CJ. Kurt's getting ready for the second pitch. And here's the pitch from Kurt. And it's going to be on the right side of the play. He's going to kick it right into Kurt's arms. Kurt had to take 1 step to get the out at the pitcher's mound. Nice catch by Kurt. Nice play. Nice kick by CJ. So Rita's up. He's 2 for 2. 2 singles and 2 runs scored. And the kick, it's a blast over the head of JoJo, off the wall, right to Rob Zilla. Then throw it to June. June's going to try to get him. It's going to bounce off Rita. Rita's going to go to third easily. So just like that, like I said, folks, you got that run away from the cop speed. He can turn a single into a triple, as you just saw it. Most anybody in the league that would have just been a single, because the ball was kicked very hot and bounced back to Rob Zilla pretty fast. And just like that, we got a runner at third. Scott Francis is up. He's 2 for 2, 1 home run, a single, 3 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. So far, Scott Francis have himself a hell of a game. So he's in a kick, and he's in a blast it in between Rob and JoJo. Rita's gonna trot into home easily, and Scotty's gonna go for 3. He's gonna get there, but it looked like he got juked out by Dave there, or maybe hurt his ankle. I don't know. There's a little wonky over there at third. And here's the view of it, and it looked like he tried to stop before he got to the base because he thought Dave was gonna throw, so the ball would miss him. Instead of letting Scott get another home run as an inside the pocket run, he just held on to the ball and got it back to Kurt. So Matt Freites, he's up. He's 1 for 2 with a triple and an RBI. And the kick goes to left field into Ralphie. Scotty's going to score easily, so now it's going to be 5-2 Team Black with 1 out in the bottom of the third. And Freites is going to get himself another single, or a double actually. Sorry about that. And just like that, it is now 5-2, 1 out, bottom of the third. So Chris is going to be up. He's 0 for 2. And the kick. There's no to Dave, and Dave's going to drop it. It's a rare play, a rare drop from Dave over there. I don't know what happened. It might have been some kind of spin on the ball, or maybe he was worrying about Freites taking off, and he thought he made the play before he did. So when it rains, it pours right now for Team Red, as it is 5-2. Alex was injured, so she's not going to participate in the game any longer. So it's 5-2. CJ's in the kick. And he's going to look at ball 1, so the count's 1-0. And Kurt needs to be careful with TJ. CJ is turning it to prove himself as being one of the most patient kickers in the league. And he's going to look at ball 2 from Kurt. A lot of people don't realize that getting on base is the easiest way to get your team a win, or whether it's a walk or a kick. So Kurt's going to throw 3 balls in a row, and TJ's going to walk. So now we got bases loaded for Team Black. And this is scary for Team Red because they could get mercy ruled here in the third inning, as the team cannot score more than 5 runs in 1 inning in the game. So Matt Reed is up. He's 3 for 3. And he's going to kick off the wall, and he's going to get it in. So bases are going to just be loaded. Oh, no. CJ is going to be out at second. June got it into Dave, and then Dave got it to Rob for the force play out at second. So Freites is going to score. So it is 6-2 Team Black with 2 outs, with the runners at the corners, and Scott Francis up. This man's having himself a game. 3 for 3, 1 home run, 2 singles, and he's going to bloop it in. Chris is going to score easily, so that's going to make him 4 for 4 with 5 RBIs on the game. So we got Freites and Scott at second and first. Actually, 1 out, folks. Sorry about that. 1 out. And a kick from Freites over that to Rob. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Rita's going to score. Scott's going to score. So it's in a mercy room. And Freites is going to be in there with another triple, as the score is now 9-2 Team Black as we head to the top of the 4th. And just like that, it got out of hand quick. And Rita Freites and Scott are just carrying this team on their back this game. And nice kick by Freites as that ball took a weird bounce in front of JoJo, and then Ralphie throwing it to the first base side where there's no action. Interested in playing? Then hit up South Coast Kickball. Info's on the screen. Everyone is welcome, and the first time's free. So hit us up on one of our social medias. June's in the lead off on the top of the 4th, and the pitch from Kurt right into the hands of Rita. Nice play by Rita over there at first. So we got 1 out, top of the 4th, 9-2. It's a mountain to climb for Team Red, as the last inning of any game is the only inning that you can't be mercy ruled on. So Red's going to have to score 7 to tie, 8 to take the lead. And Rob Zilla, he's up next. He's 1 for 2 with a fielder's choice and 1 run scored. And he's going to be out at first as the ball gets kicked right to Kurt. And Kurt's a little skittish right now, and the ball gets hit there, and you can clearly understand there's 4 balls rocketed at him. So Dave's 2 for 3. The fielder's choice and 2 RBIs. And the pitch, going to take ball 1. And the pitch from Kurt right down the middle. Dave's going to kick it, and it's going to go into the hands of Scott Francis. That's going to do it. The game is over. 9-2. Tough one for Team Red. Good game for Team Black. Team Red left 8 men on base, stranded, and Team Black took advantage of every opportunity that they had. That's why they put up 9 runs. And Scott Francis, he's going to be player of the game. He went 4 for 4, 1 home run, 3 singles, 5 RBIs, and 4 runs scored. Keep watching South Coast Kickball.